I'll give you the jump.
I know somebody that wants to race their Coleman RSV against the B200. And I think his bike has a stage 1 kit, a header pipe, an air filter, and a jet. So I haven't been able to check out the Coleman RSV in person yet, so it'll be a good chance to check it out. So I think it might be a pretty good race. I mean, this one has a VM22 and a header pipe, and then a 40 sprocket versus his 50 sprocket. So I think he might get me out of the hole, but I might be able to catch him. But there is one thing I forgot to tell him. I added a 265 cam, 22-pound springs, a billet rod, and a flywheel. But I'll go ahead and tell him after we race. What's up, man?
How's it going, buddy?
All right, man, I wanted to see one of these in person. Man, I think very similar to a Mega Moto 212.
Absolutely.
Man, I like the color scheme on this thing. So you got the front disc brakes, the rear suspension, then you have the 196, and this one has a stage 1 with a header pipe, air filter, and then a jet. It's a cool looking bike, man. I like the way they did the rack here, where they rounded it off. All right, so I guess I'll go ahead and run it around and test it out for 0 to 30 in top speed before we race. Go down here and do a 0 to 30 real quick. All right, let me set up this draggy. Let me see if I can get this draggy to grab some satellites here. Sometimes it's slow on a cloudy day. All right, 0 to 30, Coleman RSV 196. All right, let's see what we did. Oh wow, this thing's a lot quicker than I thought. A 4.75. That's actually really quick for just a pretty much stock bike with a stage 1. Let me back that up. Let me try that again. See if I can beat 4.75. Yeah, that's actually surprisingly quick. 4.75, that's pretty good. That's a lot quicker than the B200 was stock. All right, let's see what we got for the second time around. A 4.78, so this thing's really consistent. 4.75 and 4.78. So now I'll do a top speed run. So this thing runs pretty good for just having a stage 1 kit on it, a header pipe, an air filter, and I think a jet. Let me run it down the street here real quick, see if I can get a top speed. This one's pretty good with the stage 1 kit. I think it's going to go faster up the hill though. We got some serious wind, headwind. Yeah, see, we're actually going faster up the hill. Today's not a good day for speed runs. So in this wind, I got pretty close to 49 miles an hour, which is not bad. Alright, I'm going to run these two. We'll see how close they are. One has a 50 sprocket, one has a 40 sprocket. And they're similar. Yeah, I think they'll be pretty close. I'll just give you the jump. When you take off, then I'll take off. Want to go up the hill? It might be different up the hill. Alright. I'll give you the jump though again. I'll give you the jump. So it seemed like it pulled pretty good with that 40 sprocket.
Oh man, you smoking. Down this way and back.
All right. I got a secret. I got to tell you. Huh? It's got a 265 cam. So I'm surprised the bike pulled as good as it did out of the hole with the 40 sprocket. But I think the Juggernaut definitely makes up the difference. It lets the engine rev and get into the RPM band a lot quicker. So that RSV is definitely a nice bike, but I think next time around, he'll probably smoke me because I think he said he's going to install his Tillotson 212 on that bike.